I speak to them in dreams. So what do we get from this? Every dream has a meaning. It can either be from God or the devil. You just don't dream like that from your imagination. Yes. So there were many prophets in the Bible. Some of their names were Noah, Jonah, David, Daniel, Elijah, Jeremiah, Elisha, Joseph, John, and more. So a prophet is basically someone that God spoke to in person. Okay? So after God spoke to them, they would tell everyone else what God said. Basically a messenger of God. So there were a few people that God called his friends. It's one thing to be a prophet of God and another thing to be a friend of God. Adam, Enoch, Abraham, Moses, and his apostles had a special relationship with God. They were his friends, or as we say, besties. Jesus said to his apostles in John 15, verse 15, I no longer call you servants, because a servant does not know his master's business. Instead, I have called you friends, for everything that I learned from my Father, I have made known to you. So, in friendship, each of you should you share. Yes, you share. It's not like a master-servant relationship where you don't know anything about the other. You just work. No. It's a friendship. You're supposed to know everything about this guy, and he knows everything about you. That not only applies to God. You should also try the same with real people. So, when you walk every day with God, you become his friend. Friends call each other by their first name. That is what Moses did when he walked with God. And he saw God face to face. As we know, back then, God was very strict. Only very, very few people saw him face to face. And if you saw him, you die if you weren't his friend. It was very strict. So God was...
One, two.
So, a story of another guy in Second Samuel, yes, when the Israelites were still, when the Israelites had recovered the Ark of the Covenant. God designated priests to be the only ones to carry the ark. If you carried the ark and you weren't a priest, you also die. So another guy died. What was his name? Yeah,